Welcome to another episode of Beats, Bars, and Bourbon, where we talk all things whiskey, all things tipsy, and all things hip-hop.
Hey.
Who we got in the building right now, man?
We got the homie Ezra, man, with King Collective, the co-founder, owner. Talk to us, brother. How you been, man?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Boss up, baby.
Good fellas. Great to see y'all,
baby.
My man.
Appreciate it.
Look. My favorite bartender when he was bartending. Can I call it a mixologist?
You call it bartender, man.
I prefer bartender because mixologist has all no. Mixologist always has sounded weird to me, like a weird word. Like, I don't know why.
It's like a scientist, though.
No, but that's why I don't like it, because it sounds like a.
We're not gonna get contentious already, are we?
Like I prefer bartender.
Okay.
But anyway, one of the best at everything, like in terms of engaging his audience. You know, because that's a big part of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then also in terms of understanding your palate, understanding who you are, what you like to drink.
Yeah.
And I could just say, yo, Ezra, just hooking me up, and then boom, he
But
just
that's
come
a
back with the
relationship
magic.
thing. Y'all knew each other. He knew what you like.
Well,
you knew his style in terms of mixology.
Yes, and it's also a thing where, an attentive thing, where you're working and you're so attentive to the people who you serve that you just kind of got that kind of gift. Like, this is Osei, so he likes this, and boom. I ain't got to say much.
I can see that.
Yeah. But what's up, brother?
I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the love. You know, it's funny. We're here downtown Baltimore in Marriott, the Radisson Hotel. And there's a teacher conference, so shout out to all the teachers.
Shout out to
all the people who educate.
Educators.
You know, doing the Lord's work out here. And,
That's right.
You know, it's really about, kind of folks and connecting with folks. And like, I always say, I used to say, when I get a real job, and I've been self-employed most of my career. I thought I was going to be an educator. I've sold just about every single thing. And, bartending always just kind of kept the desperation out of your voice. And it was great. And I love people. And then, finally, midway through my career, I was like, you know what? I love people, man. I like creating experience. And it's really about having a moment, being present, sharing a drink, a pint, whatever it is that you're doing, and kind of connecting with folks. And that was my start to me embracing the career and the trajectory that I've had. And I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for all the times I had with my teacher folks, my folks that are always looking to connect with people, and a little bit of a nerd, a historian. So allow me to do a couple things. Allow me to kind of nerd out about different things, try some stuff, and just be a great host and to have folks.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Ask me 2 questions. Go ahead.
Number one.
All right.
Is it like a success thing when you serving somebody drinks and you see them leave out of the spot like drunk as fuck? Like, did you do your job or
no?
Like for real.
So that's a good question, right? So here's the scoop on that too, right? We're all having a good time until it's not having a good time, right? So like people should go out. We drink. We call it a social lubricant. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, look, this country started in a bar, right? Like, a couple guys that got drunk, threw a coup, got on the boat, dressed up, and started throwing tea overboard. And it's like, we quit this. I mean, like, I'm being funny.
Shout out to our people in Boston, baby.
I know, it's St. Patty's Day around the corner, you know what I mean? But if you think about it, you don't want people to have a good time, man, and, I don't want people not to have a good time. So I want people to feel good, still be able to be in the moment and coherent. Yeah. So maybe not
So yes or no? If they leave out the motherfucker wasted, did you do your job?
I feel they leave out the place good, feeling good. I did my job.
Them leaving out the DUIs.
See,
all right.
so
no DUIs when
Ezra,
leaving the bar.
great answer.
No DUIs when leaving the bar.
Leaving the bar feeling good is his
Feeling
answer.
good.
Okay.
Is his answer.
It's a balance, right? Like,
It's a balance.
It's just like it's like a cocktail. It's balanced like a good cocktail.
I think so too. I'm gonna throw one at you for real too.
Okay.
I know we talking about bourbon here. I know we all love bourbon. I love whiskey,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes,
So like, what if you don't drink and you go into the bar, right? You still want to have a good time? I don't even call it a mocktail. We call it a cocktail with y'all whiskey though, or without liquor, right? So like, you're having a good time. You know what I mean? Like, you're in the moment. You're sharing an experience with some folks. You're smiling. You're laughing. You feel good. You're loose. You're out there, right? That's a win, right?
Absolutely.
It is a win. It is a win.
That's a win.
Because at the end of the day, your job is to make the people happy.
My job. I'm a host, right? That's why I like bartending. So
So I love that story. I love the fact that your passion stem from you for your love for people, and more importantly, being able to engage and entertain people. So that being said, how did that passion go from engaging, entertaining people to owning Kane Collective?
Man, that's a question.
Shit.
So, funny enough, when we started this, legitimately, I thought I was gonna run around the world, open places, travel, eat and drink, and bring good things back to my friends. I mean, what's that story? Sidney Frank, and be an importer. And I was super passionate about it. I said, I'm gonna work. I'm trying to work on the edge of hospitality. I found the newest property that opened regionally to me, and I had like a real serious plan about that too. A blessing in disguise. I didn't get a position that I wanted, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build my own platform, and literally that's what we did. So my brother, my business partner, Aaron Joseph, and myself.
Shout out Aaron Joseph.
Shout out to Aaron.
Shout out AJ.
Yes, sure.
Wit and wisdom, baby.
Oh yeah, back in the day. Oh
back.
God. Yeah,
Come on.
taking it back. Yeah, with
Come
wisdom.
on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I introduced him to one of my really, really good friends, CJ Clinton, and we all had a passion for rum. And we thought that folks weren't telling really great stories about rum, So it's like, yo, you know what? We're going to do something together, run a passion for rum and the culture of rum. Sharing, creating experiences, having a good time, feeling good, a little bit of that social lubrication, that we talked about too.
Social lubrication.
He gonna put that shit on
really-
his shirt. You know
That's you have.
Yeah, no, that's a hashtag.
Make me one.
It is.
Make me one.
He loves lubricants.
And
But anyway. Go ahead.
y'all are real close, aren't y'all?
Oh, that's even worse.
You know what? If I can knock this sucker out, I'll knock him out every chance I got, man.
All right.
But anyway.
Yeah, so that's what happened. We started doing that. We were going to tell stories about it. We were going to tell rum stories. We love rum. Rum didn't love us back as much. I don't know, but like we do a lot of work with all our other brand friends too.
Yeah.
So, had a passion, went deep into cognac. Had a passion, went deep into agave. And did a really, really good job at that. So we built this platform to do that, and then people started coughing on each other. And, I think I was going to have a career no more. Stuck in the house, and I was like, I wonder if people are going to drink at home. A bottle turned to a case, turned into dozens of cases, turned to whole business. So talk about like
Super dope.
a proof of concept or iterate something and do it. I mean, that's kind of literally our story and what happened.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Very funny. When we started Beats Bars and Bourbon, and we were copying Kane Collectors from the flea market. There was an interlude that we did when Steve said, "Yo, that's too much fucking juice," but that shit was fly. In the bottle,
It is a part of the original.
it's part of
song
original
and video.
song and video. If you
for the
ever
Beats
want to
Bars
check
and
that out,
That's great.
like I was pouring too much cane, and we left the podcast like wasted.
How did I not see this?
What we
I don't know.
So no. To be fair, we like to experiment with like intros, and we like to obviously a big niche for us is pop-up podcasting. So a lot of the pop-up podcasting experience also includes like, let's switch up the intro. So we do a lot of that. But our like official intro is a musical fucking
That
cue
Osei
that Osei produced.
And wrote
And arranged. He did all that shit. And then there's footage of just us doing us. But Kane Collective is in it.
And
And it's Brandon overpouring the shit out of it in my drink.
Yes.
So
And
there's
that's how it happened.
there's a clip of me saying, that's a lot of fucking juice.
This shit was fly.
Talk to us about the juice.
I'm flattered.
Talk to us about the juice. Like
Yeah.
your flavors. Like
Sweet potato.
How is it? Is everything organic? Like talk to us about that side of it.
Yeah, so we, I joke around and say, a bunch of, fat kids that just love food, right? And this comes from a passion of food and, and drink and wine.
Damn.
Kind of comparing things together and seeing what goes well together, too. So a lot of these are recipes. That sweet potato old-fashioned syrup is actually Aaron's grandmother's sweet potato recipe.
Really?
Yeah, so basically
We had that before.
is brown sugar syrup. We pull all the things that make a sweet potato pie amazing. Pull the solids, absolutely delicious, and left with this beautiful unctuous syrup that goes really, really well with coffee. You use it in desserts. I brushed it on pork chops before.
Wow.
I just over roasted vegetables. And it's amazing with whiskey, of course, too.
Oh yeah. So like we were talking earlier, so if you don't know, those that follow and watch us, you know last year we had the privilege of doing the featured editorial for Tales of the Cocktail for Black History Month. And in addition to that editorial, one of the things that was kind of an ask from us was like, we want you guys to also like feature a cocktail. And the cocktail was Uncle Nearest Whiskey, 1856 premium whiskey. And the syrup, for lack of a better term, was Cane Collective, and it was the sweet potato. Yeah, it's so amazing. Like, definitely get you some of that stuff. And like I told you earlier, man, you can even mask bad whiskey. Yeah. Not that we've had bad whiskey, but it's so goddamn good. But I can imagine.
You can mask.
I can imagine that, man.
Shit like that.
Hey, look, you talked about something earlier. You talked about being able to tell stories, and that's a recurring theme that I hear from people who are knee deep in this industry, right? How important is the telling the story and the histrionics of alcohol as somebody
like
serves
histrionics?
Yeah, so, if you think about it, right, this whole spirit space, it's a agricultural business, right? It's folks have been, since the first peach fell off a tree that was a little funky that, someone bit into and they're like, hey, this is not so bad.
Adam and Eve.
Oh man,
I don't know, right?
This is a spirit story.
So, we've been making beer, for over a millennia, and all sorts of beers anyway. So, you think about that, I mean, like, it's really about, like, I don't know, just having a moment again, needing to take a break. It felt good, you enjoyed it, and it served a purpose. Yeah. So, I don't know whether it's you talk about grain to glass or something I like making or something I did as a family member, going down to family reunions, going to Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and
you a Carolina kid?
I'm a Carolina kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you from the islands.
I got family in Raleigh.
I'm a 50-50, I'm a mix. Well, so I'm half Puerto Rican, half black. Okay. And I remember going down and jugs of moonshine. And just sitting around and catching up with folks.
Yeah.
And it's always a really good time.
Yeah.
Dope, man.
So talk to us really quickly, just to pivot. We got this thing, man, where we're talking about what's in the glass.
What's in the glass?
What is in the glass?
What's in the glass?
So what are we drinking, and what do we need to pour into our cups?
So our friends at Busker Whiskey, Irish Whiskey, like, hey, look, we have like some great products. Check it out. And they were fortunate enough to, give us some stuff to talk about in the glass tonight. So we have their triple.
Yeah,
we have their
the triple cast, triple smooth, yeah.
Triple cast. I think it's really delicious, a little tropical. And then we have the blend, actually, from that triple cast. We have a single pot, we have single grain, and single malt. All absolutely delicious. I mean, I'm sipping on that single malt right now. It tastes like a banana biscuit.
Hey, man, yeah.
And it inspired our drink for the day. So, Irish soda bread, banana bread, two, I guess, bread or food staple items that kind of came out of a little bit of challenging times. Banana bread and depression in the United States. Irish soda bread, not really having a lot of access to yeast. So I think around the time of the potato famine. I'm not a historian. I apologize. But, absolutely delicious. And we made a banana bread old fashioned with our friends at Busker Whiskey.
Yeah. I wanna first of all, I wanna say respect and congratulations, simply because, like, in this day and age, there are more blacks stepping up into this whiskey and this bourbon culture, owning, providing, servicing us. And at one point in time, it just really wasn't a black thing, but it always was a black thing. And I want to say this to you, like, congratulations and thank you for doing what you do, because we are now showing up in the.
Is he a bit of a pioneer in terms of?
Fuck yeah!
Has he been in the game for a long time?
Listen,
He was around
come on now.
Jumping into a creative space, man.
Come on.
We in Baltimore, man, and one thing I always love as an
on.
entrepreneur
Is
is other entrepreneurs who do super creative, dope shit.
In taking risks, Osei.
Oh my guys. So like when I saw what you did with the business, I was like, oh man, that's a home run.
That's a home run.
Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that.
To see you in New Orleans at Tales of the Cocktails, I'm like, these brothers are winning. They in this shit right here. They in this mix.
They been.
Yeah,
they been.
And for me to, go to the flea market to want a bottle or two or three, and we are on our podcast and we pouring up and we come up with this ill-ass commercial, pouring too much to us here right now. Like, brother.
It's dope.
Come on, man.
Super dope.
Come on, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Come on, man.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we've always been in this space, right? So I remember getting a book. I think it was called like The Ideal Bartender. It was by like Tom Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Our book that we used for the cocktail that we featured.
Like History Month that featured us.
Can I
and we had a cane bottle next to it, brother.
I appreciate that, man.
Come on.
It's the last book, I think, cocktail book period, written before Prohibition.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And,
The shit, boy.
again, right, like a craftsperson,
Yep.
right, that happened to be of color, that believed in just making amazing things.
That part.
Wrote it, noted it, and we're honored to kind of take foot in that those traditions. Again, we've been making things and enjoying agricultural products since we've been living in
So we are.
groups, right? Period, as humans, right? So of course we've been making things and enjoying products, for millennials, So
But now we're getting that respect as creators and owners and makers. We are now getting the respect. Like, it's you.
yeah,
It's not this other guy. It's you.
Yeah, man, I'm honored, and there's so many other people in this space too that are really making really strides to open the door,
Yes.
and for folks to kind of rush into.
Yes.
So we were hyper local. We were in Baltimore and Maryland, and we did this here. And there's folks all around the country. Doing that too. And shout out to my peers making amazing things. Talk about what's in the glass.
What's in the glass?
And that you could find at a venue near you too.
Yeah.
So
So,
super
yeah.
talented.
So look, let's put a bow on it, right?
Yeah.
But before we leave, let our audience know where they can find your product.
Please.
Absolutely. So right now we're in the Baltimore metropolitan area. You could find us probably at a farmer's market near you. We're on about a dozen a week. Check us out on our website, canecollective.com. You can order online directly at canemixers.com. My name is Ezra Allen. What a pleasure this is sitting here with y'all fellas. I appreciate it.
For sure, man.
We appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Oh man, you're the best.
I appreciate you, yeah.
One love.